that maybe take a step, and you're like, I think this guy could be primed for a decent year if he can just stay the course. They had a great training camp. Who somebody that surprised you this year?
Y'all let me know when y'all live lunching this so I could cuss him out the same day because he cannot know how good he is. But man, if I had to say, because I was gonna go Hutch because it's unbelievable the way he looks after injury. But I think we all know the caliber player Hutch was,
Right.
and what he's going to be. I would say Terrion Arnold, man. Like if you ask me one player, young player, up and comer, kind of not a surprise because we took him in the first round. That comes with expectations, but that doesn't mean they're a ready-made player.
Right.
The job that Deshae has done with that player, he's looking like a CB1 that could go
Really?
follow people and do it on a consistent basis. And he's now because he gonna talk now if he hear this. Shep say I'm CB1. I think it's a mix of the development and growth that Deshae's worked with him on, but also the addition of DJ Reed. I think
Mm-hmm.
has added a level of maturity to that room, but
Right.
also a level of detail that I'm not gonna say has been missing. It's just the standard is set now.
Mm-hmm.
DJ sets the standard for the way our corners operate. And if you fall short, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. So I think TA has grabbed that baton and he's following. He's following DJ, but he's doing it in his own way too. They're two
Right.
different players.
Right.
But
Right.
TA, man, I've been thoroughly impressed with him, not only in training camp, but also
Already starting to feel like fall, but let's talk about it. Calvin Sheppard sung Terrion Arnold praises, said he could be the number one cornerback. Was asking him basically by go over clean. Shout out to him, former Lion. What's one guy that's it's on the rise, on the up and up. And he was like Terrion Arnold. And I think last year, and I keep saying this, you started to see how sticky he was in coverage. It's just like when you get a reputation, it's hard to shake it. That's the crazy thing about it. When you get a reputation, it's hard to shake it. You know, and he got a reputation for bad PI calls, which is not too uncommon. Going from college to pros. In college, they let their corners be a little bit more physical because professional football is pretty much about the dividends. They think fans want to see a whole bunch of points being scored, and that's what they want to see. So they, make it harder and harder on the defense. You see that in the NBA as well, too. But he did a great job versus Terry McLaren last year. I mean, he did when he was matching up in Minnesota. Last year, he did a great job. He really stepped up when Carlton Davis was gone. For him, to me, it's just about the durability. It's about the durability, man. And if he can remain durable, I feel like that's the biggest question that has to be asked. He can tackle. He can play well in coverage. You just got to understand you can't be as handsy as you should be able to be at corner on receivers. And that's kind of where you kind of, that's why when we get into the eras argument and these guys talk about, the eras that we playing in, that's where it kind of get a little bit of, wishy-washy. That's where it get a little bit of wishy-washy at. It get wishy-washy because, it wasn't protect the catcher, defensive receiver, they can press you, from, and it wasn't no 5-yard, bump and run rule. They can press you all the way up the field. And, football, just as much money as they started to get, they started to change. That's it. That's exactly what it was. When the money got involved, they started to change all the damn rules. And that's just the God honest truth. But it is what it is, to be honest. But I seen it last year, and I'm funny. I met a guy at the gym. I met a guy at the gym, and we was talking about it. We were legit talking about we were legit talking about some of the things, about him and some of the things he was doing in coverage and all that type of stuff. So yeah, in my opinion, dog, he big time, and I don't think I think Calvin Sheppard, you know what he's talking about. I mean, like I said, he seeded last year. It's just people when they get a reputation, you know, they get a reputation, you know, it's hard to shake it. It's hard to shake having a reputation, man. So, but yeah, he a dog. And I think if he stay healthy, which he already kind of beat up a little bit, um, you know, if he stay healthy, I think for the most part it's a wrap. They got him to keep CB number one, you know. So Reed, excuse me, I keep calling him Reader. DJ Reed to be, you know, he'd be number one. He'd be number one. So, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun this year. I think he gonna, if he stay healthy, have a really, really good year. And obviously he said outside of Hutch, and you know, kind of like how we know what he gonna do, especially if he healthy. But yeah, Terrion Arnold, real sticky guy. I mean, last night in the Eagle game, they was talking about Quinyon Mitchell, and they always like to take a clip of a guy getting burned, and he supposed to be the number one. He kind of got a penalty, I believe it was on George Pickens. I mean, George Pickens got number one ability. He just got he's just the head case. He's just the absolute head case. So, but yeah, man. So yeah, outside of Hutch for the most part, he said. So I hate customer service around Metro Detroit. It fucking sucks. It takes these people a fucking hour to make a fucking thing. They always got the people who can't speak English taking orders and shit. Like, man, I get that to New York City. They got great customer service. But but yeah, man, I think Terrion will be big time this year. So I can't wait to really see, you know, I can't wait to really see him take off and do his thing. So, but you know, outside of that, it is what it is, man. So Calvin Sheppard seem like, you know, already a fan favorite. How energetic and how engaged he is, and how fiery he is, and I would imagine that he's probably going to be on the sideline, not in the booth. So we're gonna see how that work out with John Morton as well too. He seems to be an engaging guy. So let's see if he can coach some football. Yep, let's see if he can coach some football. And if he can coach some football, I mean, we already know it's going to be an uphill battle with those tattoos and dreadlocks getting a head coaching job. So hopefully he's terrific at what he do. So people can kind of overlook that. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I look forward to seeing, he seemed to be a more of an aggressive guy. AG kind of more of a laid back guy. He get a little fiery. But he seemed to be a little bit more in your face and all that type of stuff. So, but yeah, we'll see. I seen Terrion Arnold, do it last year. So, yeah, I seen him do it last year. So, I think if he can stay healthy, it'll be a continuation from last year to this year. And if he can lock it down, DJ Reed can do it. And Carlton Davis did a great job last year. I mean, I don't think anybody questioned his ability. It's just his durability. It's the only ability that was being questioned. He did a great job. I mean, he earned himself a lot of money playing with the Lions last year. So, is DJ Reed an upgrade over Carlton Davis? I probably would say not. So, but I don't think it's a large gap, but we'll see. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. RC Sports Talk. Peace.